Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. And now we are out here today. Made it past my 7 days of actually doing the deliveries with Sparks, DoorDash, Grubhub. Didn't actually feel like 7 days. I think that's probably the psychology behind the flexibility and the freedom of actually working this. Is if you worked in a standard job where you're working in an office or in retail for that matter, working 7 days a week is vastly different than working in the gig economy 7 days a week. If it's for first time actually being on my channel, welcome to my channel. And if it's not, then you can understand how the gig economy basically works, especially if you guys out there are doing DoorDash, Grubhub, Walmart, Sparks, Rideshare, all that good stuff. Working 7 days a week is not the same. At first, I thought it was harder, but in reality, it's not the same because normally we come from that lifestyle where you work 5 days a week and you have 2 days off, which is the corporate America mindset. But I've come to realize that when you put yourself first and you basically know what hours you want to work, what time you want to work, and you really value your time, then you basically build your lifestyle around the gig economy. And then anything else, whether you're married, you have a wife at home with kids, or whether you're a single mom that needs to be able to make extra money on the side, you basically build your life around the gigs and the gig economy by working the hours. And then throughout the entire week, on a typical 7-day work week, you could basically make room to do certain things in between and still go back to work. Whereas with the standard type of jobs that are out there, you got to give your time and work a certain amount of hours and have the days off that they tell you to have off. And I've done some research on that. And when you really think about it, the gig economy just gives you a high level of autonomy and flexibility. Whereas you start to value your time based on what's important to you, how much money you want to make, and how much you value that money over other things to do in your lifestyle. I'm not saying that it's not okay to cultivate friendships or to be with other people, but remember, everybody out there has their own race that they have to run. They have their own responsibilities. And the good thing with the gig economy is that you can actually mold yourself to those other people that are out there. Or you could say, let's say if you have a friend that you like to hang out with and he's off on 2 days out of the week, you can basically mold your week based on that so that you can definitely hang out with that person and chill with that person or do whatever you want with that person. I mean, last week when I worked 7 days, at first I was a little bit apprehensive. I said to myself, oh my God, I'm going to go for 7 days. I've never done this before. It was like, I was like in total unknown territory. But as I did it, I realized that there was a level of tension that started to fade away. I realized that that my money was getting more. I was, generating more income. I was also looking at each particular day when I work. What do I have to do this day? What do I have to do that day? And again, it's dependent on every single person. It depends on what your needs are, what you're looking for, and what you want. But the flexibility is amazing. Like for me as a person, I don't want to stay home and do nothing. So I'd rather just go out and make money. I mean, I carry YouTube with me. I carry everything on my apps where I can watch things in my car and I'm still generating income, which is great. If I decide to want to take off, then I can take off if I want to. I don't have to ask a boss or say, hey, can I please take a day off and this and that? No, I don't have to. Let's even take the worst case scenarios. For instance, and I learned this when I was with the norovirus, is that I was out for 4 days, and that thing can knock you out for 4 days. But then I realized, and I said to myself, well, I'm going to do my best to come back hard next week and work 7 days straight. Not only did I come back hard and work 7 days straight, but I made my standard money, and I made up for the money that I lost from the last time that I was off because of the virus, which was really, really powerful. And I think that realization made me realize, oh my God, so this is what 7 days a week actually feels like. And again, you custom tailor it the way you want to. That's part of the autonomy. That's part of the flexibility. That's part of the freedom to know that you can come out here, work 3 hours, work 4 hours, work 5 hours. You could set income goals for yourself to know what numbers you have to hit to be able to meet your expenses. I mean, in those 7 days, what I'm normally used to making, in 7 days, I more than increased it quite a bit. I was very impressed. I was like, wow. But it didn't feel like I was working 7 days a week. Whereas in a normal job, if you're working 7 days a week, 8 hours a day, and the best part of it too is that not every day is 8 hours. One day could be 8 hours, another day could be 7 hours, another day could be 6 hours. It all depends on that particular day. You're basically going on a day-by-day basis. That's the bottom line. It's not like some manager is telling you, hey, here's your schedule, this is what you got to work, and these are your days off. No, I could literally work every single day. Today I can easily hang out with my friend later on at 5 o'clock and just work 4 hours or 5 hours. And then tomorrow I could work 8 hours or 9 hours, depending on how many hours I want to work. And I can build all this stuff basically around the time frames on me making money. It's like I'm open completely anytime I want to be open, as long as you respect the apps and you use them the right way. Especially with DoorDash. Be very careful with DoorDash, because if you don't run DoorDash that much like I haven't been doing, my completion rate has dropped a little bit, so I have to be very careful. Those completion rates on DoorDash can be very, very, very dangerous, because you got to make sure that you run anything that you accept. And I messed up twice on that already, so I got to be very careful with that. But otherwise, it's a great life. It really is. It really is. Yes, of course, you don't have medical benefits, but, at least I have medical benefits through my wife. So I'm very blessed and grateful for that. One day when she retires, I'm going to have to get my own medical benefits. But the bottom line is, it's the autonomy and the freedom that is, it's very, very addicting. It's very, very powerful. It's like, now I build my life around me. And when I want to hang out with people, I just basically build my time around those particular days. Obviously, in this gig economy, if people try to reach out to you to hang out with you, it's going to be very hard, because you got to put yourself and your life first. You got to put your pocket first. You got to say to yourself, is it worth it for me to hang out with this person today, or should I do it based on my needs, not theirs? So you can't be reactive. You got to make sure that they're reactive to you. And if they can't, then you go out and work. If someone says, hey, we're going to hang out today, but then, something comes up, like life always happens, you go out and you work. That's all, So you're always in a state of perpetually making money and generating income. You're not at the mercy of someone telling you, hey, can you come in today? Hey, can you work this day? Hey, can you take this day off, and stuff like that? No. You control yourself. And if you're that kind of person that loves that autonomy, that loves that flexibility, that loves that freedom to be able to do what they want to do when you want to do it, like today you could work 5 hours, tomorrow you could work 8 hours, the next day you could work 9 hours, and at the end of the week, after those 7 days are basically done, you basically have made your income throughout the week, but you still had your experiences. You still had the people that you hung out with. You just value your time more because of the money that you make from this lifestyle. Hopefully you guys can see me. I got this light in front of you. Oh, there you go. Boom, boom. Wow. Okay. So, yes, the gig economy is an amazing lifestyle to be in. If you love that freedom, if you love that autonomy, if you love that flexibility, and if you enjoy it full-heartedly, without a doubt. You just have to realize and understand that you are your own boss. You are your own creator. You are your own motivator, your driving force. You are the one that has to motivate yourself. You have to push yourself. Nobody's going to do that for you. Nobody's going to tell you how many hours you got to work. The only people that actually tell you that are your bills, your expenses. That's what tells you that. Your bills and your expenses tell you how much you have to work. So when you go out there and you work, make sure to build time efficiency around everything. Put your priorities first. And make sure that you are the one reaching out to people and not waiting for them to reach out to you. Because your time is money and it's valuable. Hope you got good stuff out of this. Definitely subscribe to my channel for other types of information in the gig economy, positive, negative, up or down. And I'll definitely provide it to you guys. And leave comments below. And let me know how you guys are doing in the gig economy. Let me know how you manage your time out there and how you manage your flexibility and your autonomy. That would be so awesome. So have a great day, and also check out my landing page on the bottom with all my affiliate links that basically are geared towards delivery services. If anything you like, it's always going towards the channel to keep me going. Have a great day.